How's it going, everybody? It's Sean here, back today to give you guys a review of the Air Jordan 3 Retro Lucky Shorts. This is a brand new colorway of the Air Jordan 3 that dropped back in late February. Nicknamed the Lucky Shorts Air Jordan 3, this is inspired by the legendary lore of Michael Jordan being so superstitious that he would wear his UNC training shorts underneath his Chicago Bulls shorts, and this is actually during NBA games. And the reason why he would do that is because he won an NCAA title with the North Carolina Tar Heels back in '82. And there's actually images of MJ back when his shorts were a little bit shorter. Some of those photos would catch those UNC shorts underneath the Bulls shorts. So the official colorway for this shoe is Summit White, Hydrogen Blue, and Legend Blue. The retail price for this shoe is $200 US or $260 here in Canada. And these released at most Air Jordan retailers, including the Closet Inc. here in Canada. The Closet Inc. is my go-to shop for Nikes and Jordan Retros. They're an independently owned and operated sneaker boutique, and they're based right here in Southern Ontario in Canada. So for all my Canadian viewers out there, now's the time to support Canadian shops. So check out the Closet Inc. I'll link their socials, their website, all that good stuff down below. So check them out and tell them that you heard about them through me. First things first though, here's a quick look at the box. So just like most Air Jordan 3s, this is done in the split style. So on the left, we have the iconic elephant print, whereas on the right, this is colored in gray, but we have this Carolina blue Jumpman in the center. So diving into the details of the shoe itself, the majority of the upper, this is crafted out of a Summit White colored leather, and I was very impressed with the overall quality of this leather. It's a genuine leather and has a nice subtle tumbled look to it. Overlaid on top of this, we have another layer of this Summit White colored leather. This wraps around the front half of the sneaker, and then overlaid on the front toe cap, instead of your traditional elephant print, here we have a gray colored cut of suede instead. The bottom two eyelets, this is covered in this TPU material in blue, and then above this we have more suede instead of elephant print, and then those middle three eyelets, this is crafted out of a cream colored TPU. And then the very top two eyelets, this is again done in that UNC blue once again. Underneath this, we have more of that very soft tumbled leather, and then covering the heel of the sneaker on the bottom, instead of elephant print, again we have suede. This same suede covers the ankle collar area, and then stitched onto the heel of the sneaker, we have this heel tab with Jumpman Air branding in blue. For the laces, this pair only comes with one lace option, and they're a flat style white colored lace. Beneath this, the tongue is also crafted out of leather, but this bottom half is completely perforated. And then the top of the tongue is left smooth, but we have an embroidered Jumpman logo done in this very pale blue color. The back of the tongue, we have this tag inspired by the tags you'd find in clothing, and it reads here Air Jordan Extra Large 87-88, which is the season when the Jordan 3s were debuted. The interior of the shoe is also lined in this liner, which has a bit of a fuzzy feel to it. And then for the insoles, these come with a polyurethane foam insole. It's covered in a white colored finish on top, and we have a blue colored Jumpman stamped onto the heel. So the upper of these Jordan 3s sits atop a polyurethane foam midsole, which is painted in this cream color on the bottom, and we have this hit of blue on the top of the heel. This is given this shiny finish to it, and we have Nike Air technology both underneath the forefoot, which isn't visible, and it is visible underneath the heel with this window exposing the air unit inside. And then for the bottom, the outsole here is constructed out of cream, gray, and blue colored rubber. We have a circular pivot point on the forefoot and Jordan branding running down the center of the heel. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this pair. For those wondering about how these fit, so I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and my Jordan 3 size is pretty much always a size 10. So getting these in a size 10, I feel like for the most part, they do run pretty true to size. If I'm being really nitpicky, maybe they run a little bit more roomy than normal. I wouldn't say that it's as roomy as the Reimagined 3s, where I felt like a lot of people had to go a half size down, but it just felt a little bit more roomy than normal. Again, for me though, true to size was fine. I feel like for most people, true to size should be okay as well. Unless you like a really snug, exact one-to-one fit and you don't have a wide foot, then maybe you might want to consider going half size down. But I'd recommend trying these on in store first if you can, just to get the right size for you. Moving on to the comfort, so these feel like any other recent Jordan 3s, which in my opinion is a very comfortable shoe for a retro sneaker from the 80s. There's something about the Jordan 3, it just feels great underfoot for me personally. It's not the softest shoe on the market, but there's a decent amount of responsiveness underfoot, even though this is tech from the late 80s. The upper of the shoe too, it's extremely soft because the leather they use has a very soft, broken in feel right out of the box. So it's not a shoe you really need to break in whatsoever. Finally, in terms of the quality and craftsmanship, so first off, material quality I was really happy with, specifically the Summit white leather. This was really the star of the show. Like I mentioned, it's a genuine leather and has a very soft feel to the touch. You just run your fingers across it, you can just see those natural leather grains. The suede, while it's not the best, it wasn't entirely bad, and I thought the overall build of the shoe was okay. It wasn't flawless, there were some glue stains along the midsole, and of the two pairs that I got, one of them was a little bit crooked and it wasn't exactly symmetrical between my left and right feet. But because I was able to get two pairs, one of them was a lot better done than the other. So hopefully for anyone that grabbed these, hopefully your pair wasn't too bad, because it'd be a shame if they gave us really good materials, but then it was offset by poor overall build. So with all that out of the way now, let's toss these on feet. I'll lace them up for you and I'll show you guys how these look. As a big Jordan 3 fan myself, this was a colorway that I was really drawn to. Yes, it is very similar to the UNC 3s that dropped a couple years back, but being that that one was pretty limited, I think this is a great alternative, as it more or less feels the same in terms of colorway and design. Also, like I talked about, I really like the material quality on this shoe. This was a really nice, pleasant surprise. So even though there's no hype surrounding this shoe and there's no profits to be made by reselling this shoe, I think this is an available, clean colorway that's very wearable. And it's not a shoe that I'd be worried to really wear in, break in, and more or less become one of my daily beaters. So leave your thoughts down below, let me know what do you guys think about this Lucky Shorts Air Jordan 3. For anyone watching, did you pick these up? Are you waiting to potentially see if these go on sale? Or are you just not feeling this colorway and it was a pass for you? If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on my social media accounts. I'll link all of that down below for you guys to check out. And as always, appreciate your continued love and support, and I'll catch everybody in my next review.